Hello there, Craig. How you doing today? And hello to what people actually managed to look in on little old me. I've actually started the bleaching process of my brewing equipment today. I'm trying to make sure that my bucket's nice and clean. Using about a cup worth of bleach to the 5 gallons. Maybe a little bit more, I don't know. I just kind of splashed them in there, but yeah, considering the amount of bleach we have in this house, it ain't gonna hurt. I am about to start this. Hopefully my camera is picking this up. Now that I finally have some good batteries for the camera, I seem to have noticed that I've lost my AV cable, so I can't have my little TV behind the camera showing you whether I'm not in frame. I do have a question for you though. I currently use Camtasia Studio to edit my videos. Predominantly I just take out the uhs and okays and junk like that. But I do find one particular little problem. And it has to do with recording with a decent camera. Audio. Of course, as you can imagine, this old little Kodak camera I use here doesn't have an audio jack. And from time to time, if I've got the camera back a good distance to get a good view because it doesn't have a very wide angle lens, you tend to hear echo in the room and stuff like that. Now, I have microphones and small computers and other digital recording equipment that I can use to get audio. I just don't know what would be a good program to replace the audio of a video with another audio track, but using a cue to line up the audio, like a beep or something that is stable across both audio fields, that would automatically line up the two audio streams. I would like to know a program that can do that for me. If anybody out there knows a good program like that, put the name, do a video response, crank up Camtasia yourself and give me a demonstration. It'd be great. Other than that, either later on today or early tomorrow, I am going to make my very first Cooper's kit. I do have a much more complicated kit. I just don't feel like boiling anything right now. And I want a standard lager, something that'll be easy to drink quick and fast. Not quite as much bite as the stout. I love the stout. It's just not something that I can just drink. And I still have over a case of it left. Got a little thing of yeast here. Unfortunately, my lid kind of came off a little bit in shipping. So when I took the thing out of the packaging, I had to track down the yeast in the instruction packet in the box. I do, of course, have the corn sugar. And here's a good question for you directly, Craig, and I kind of hope you respond to this. I need an idea on how to measure the sugar without a scale. How much of the sugar should I put in for something like this kit right here? It says 1 kilogram. I'm used to pounds. I've got 2 4-pound packs of sugar. I don't know. I might be lying. It might be 4 kilograms. Hold on. Let me go get the sugar pack and I'll find out. I have got, 4 pounds. They rank it out in pounds. So I've got 4 pounds of corn sugar times 2, which should be more than enough for both of my Cooper's kits, and the priming for said kits. So I will be doing this kit in the next day, either later on this evening or early tomorrow morning, depending on how safe I feel with the bleached buckets. They smell like chlorine right now, or bleach. I had to stick my hand in the thing to fish out the little tip for the bottle filler because it popped off the end of the tube while I was trying to get the siphon tube off of it. And my next kit, since I saw your video, I kind of thought you'd find this interesting. I did order this long, but I've had this in the kitchen for about a week or so now, but I've got a Cooper's Red Ale, which should be interesting as well. The other kit that I have, I didn't want to bring it with me at the moment because it kind of weighs a small ton. It's a multi-part kit with steeping grains. It's going to have brown sugar in it along with regular fermentable sugars. It should be interesting when I do make it, but I want to get one of these out of the way first. And yes, I do itch and scratch as a nervous habit. So I'm going to be doing this, and it requires 1 kilogram. Hopefully I can pull that off without too much trouble. Well, why don't some of y'all let me know if I should actually try to record this as a video, a proper video. It would of course be a much better video if I had a editing program that would allow me to sync up a secondary audio stream up to the video. That way I can record using a headset or my lapel mic or one of those guys that I normally use for chatting and just recording, and sync it up to the video so it comes out nice and clear instead of a little echoey. Well, that's about it, and hopefully I've been in frame this whole time, and I will continue digging for that little cable. It's about that long. It's got a little RCA jacks on one end and an itty-bitty little connector on the other. So I will look for that. And happy YouTubing to everyone.